there you are. Good evening. How was the drive over? Oh, I know. I hate the drivers around here. They're so aggressive. Tell me about it. And they never use their blinkers. Like, what is with that? Oh, yeah, I know you said to try to get here around 9 since you only get off work late, but I always try to get to places a little early, so I got... Yeah, I know it's still 30 minutes early, but, you know, nothing bad comes from a little punctuality. Or, I guess you could call it severe punctuality in my case, but either way, we're both here now, so... But real quick, there's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I know you said it was great in there and all, but I think it might be closed inside. I mean, all the lights are off, and I saw a couple walking out earlier from when I was sitting in my car, and one of them locked the doors. Yeah, he had the Latte Leaf outfit on and everything, and I think they might have already closed up. I would have texted you, but I figured you were already on the way or something, maybe, so I just decided to wait for you. Sorry. I know I should have just texted. But I was worried that, you know, I already texted you too much when we were deciding on a time for this, and I really didn't want to be too much, so... You definitely don't want me blowing up your phone, right? So, yeah. We're downtown, though. I mean, we both made it. We're here in one piece, amazingly. So, like, there's gotta be somewhere good that's still open now, right? I mean, it's weird that they closed so early, though. I thought coffee shops in the city were supposed to be open 24/7. I mean, they always are in the movies, and all of the couples always go, and they're always so happy, and with the city lights, and I really should have checked the hours before coming out here. I'm sorry. Do you still want to get coffee somewhere? Because I can look it on my phone, and... No. Wait, then what do you... You just wanted to spend time with me. You're sweet. Okay, so would you rather just like walk around here then, and we can look at all the... Yeah, that sounds great to me. I even brought extra layers for the cold because I checked the weather and I like to be really prepared. But it looks like... Hey, do you want to maybe borrow one of my... Because I brought extra. You know what, here, just take... You can have one of my jackets for the night. Just put this on. There you go. You look cute. Okay, lead the way. Hey, I guess we'll have to come back here sometime, right? I mean, I came out to find a tea shop, and I'm still empty-handed in that department, which it is a little annoying, but what can you do? You know, I thought rush hour would have ended a few hours ago. It's still all backed up out here. It's a good thing I left early, or else I might still be stuck in traffic. I don't know how you made it over here so quick, honestly. I mean, did you take a bunch of back roads, or did you... Oh. That's smart. Okay. Well, so this is generally one of the busier streets then, right? I mean, it really feels busy out here. The coffee shop was tucked away though, so it feels like it'd be pretty slow there. Do you know where we're headed? No? Oh, Yeah, no, cool. I like not having plans. That's one of my favorite things. No, unorganized trips through the busy city it's exciting. It's refreshing. It it makes you fear for your life. I mean, feel so alive. Yeah. Cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. No, 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 no. Sorry, I'm just. It's just a little sarcasm. I was just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Helps ease my nerves sometimes. Me? No, 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 no. I'm not nervous. I don't have any reason to be nervous, right? So why would I be? Don't be silly. Um, don't need a reason. I mean, I guess I know I don't exactly need reasons to feel the ways I do. I mean, I just. I mean, nobody else is nervous. Like, why should they be? It's just a silly city. It's just a chaotic mess of intersections and businesses and people who have a million things to do, so you definitely don't want to get in their way. And there's cars with really loud horns and construction that gets so construction-y, and it never stops. You know how it is. And it's busy. So it's just really overwhelming. I'm really out of my element here. I'm sorry. I hope it's not a bother. I'll be all right in a bit. I promise. I just need to hold my breath for now or something. Yeah, it's just that I prepared myself for coffee and I didn't think about this. I wasn't prepared for this. I just. Oh. A crosswalk. Of course. Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Well, okay, I'm back. I'm here. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. I'm here, and I'm with you. Okay. Well, you said that I don't need a reason to be nervous, but that's my reason. My reason to be nervous, because I feel like if I make the wrong move in the middle of everyone's business, then I just get run over. I feel like everything in this city is trying to kill me. Oh, sorry. I'm okay. I need a minute. I'm not used to this. But I can get used to it. I can be a busy businessman too, who rides the bus and orders black coffee and has really expensive suitcases with important papers to bring to important meetings where I get up in front of a room full of important people and actually maybe that doesn't sound very fun. I don't know if I could get used to that. Maybe the city just hates me. Oh, that means we can cross now, right? Oh, you don't need to grab my hand. I'm following. I can follow. No, actually, that's fine. This is fine. Just lead the way. I don't mind this, actually. Holding your hand feels kind of nice, actually. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I know where we are. Isn't there a park that's like just down the street a bit? Oh, yeah, you know it. You know that. Can we go there for a bit? Just to sit down. Yes? Thank you. I just want to sit down and then we can resume our adventure. It's like we're explorers in a jungle. Except you've probably already mapped this area out pretty well, right? It's a nice area. I mean, the storefronts all look so pretty, and it's so much cleaner around here than I thought it would be. Honestly, I don't know why I thought it would be super dirty, but I don't know. Maybe I watched too many movies. This is so much better. I actually, that first night I got here, I drove past here, and I remembered where it was, but I couldn't sleep that night, so I walked over, and it was like 2 in the morning, so it was a lot less busy around here. It was dark enough that I felt like nobody could see my face, and nobody would come up to me or anything, and I came out here, I listened to some music for a while, and it felt like I was on another planet. Just experiencing the senses of the city through a telescope or something. I felt like I was imagining it. It was weird. But it was really peaceful, though. It was like a piece of the life I left behind. I mean, a good piece. Like a gentle kind of piece that you take with you and you cherish, and it was really nice. I actually almost fell asleep on this bench that we're sitting on now. And at that point, I realized I actually was tired enough to go back home and find some sleep myself, so I haven't been back here since then. Yeah, I don't know. I do appreciate the nature here. Even if you can still hear the cars and everything, it's nice to be surrounded by trees. Trees don't judge you. They're green and gentle, and they stay out of your way. They don't come up to you and ask for directions, and then you have to say like, oh, I'm sorry, I just moved here, and I have no idea where I am presently. And then you feel like a fool. Trees just do their thing. They don't care. And I like that. Oh, yeah, there was. There was so much greenery around where I used to live. It was a small town. And I actually kind of lived like outside the outskirts, if that makes any sense. I had to drive for a good 10 minutes before I'd even see another house. It was so much quieter there. Or it was. Then the quiet wasn't so good anymore. Yeah, but you've lived here for quite a while, right? You must have a better hang of things then. Like around the city, you must be used to the noise, to the traffic and everything. Oh, just a little. Don't sell yourself short. You really seem like you've got it all put together. Everything kind of figured out. No? I mean, I saw your apartment. I would have thought it was a showroom if I didn't know you lived there. You're rolling in candles, amazing vinyls, and you were telling me about all the books that you read and the kind of stuff you get up to there. Everything you've mentioned about your job, too, it all seems like you really enjoy it here. I mean, pardon me for saying so, but I think you're pretty cool. I just want to know, like, you must have some kind of secret, right? How do you do it? No, don't be humble. I want to know. Surely you've got some kind of system going on. No, not a routine, not a plan, it just works for you. Really, you just, nothing special. Well, I think you are, though. You are special, you're different from most of the people I run into around here. Yeah. What do I mean? Nothing really. Oh, you want to hear more about why I moved? I guess you're still curious, huh? Well, I know I didn't do the best job of explaining things a couple nights ago. It's a little hard to talk about. I mean, mostly just because I haven't really talked about it with anyone else before. I just kind of needed to get away. I didn't tell anybody. Well, no one there except for my family. I mean, my sister lived in the area there, and I'd see her once or twice a week, but all the rest of my family lives a few hundred miles away, so I figured it wouldn't make too much of a difference to anybody if I just kinda... I mean, I told everybody that I was moving. I just didn't explain anything, you know? I should probably call them again. Are you sure that you want to know the whole thing? There's like a bit of background, so I don't mind if you'd prefer like an abridged version or... Yeah? Okay. I can try. So, okay. I lived there in the town for almost a couple decades, I think. My family raised me there, and when they decided to move away, I was working through classes there at the community college, so I stuck around. I knew most of the people around there, and they were super nice, like lots of small family businesses kind of thing, and the neighborhoods were all pretty connected. I played piano for the church there. I played lots of weddings and little formal events for the schools and stuff. Nothing too big, but just around, you know. And I was writing music all the while. I was studying music technology at the college. I was kind of, I guess, involved. It wasn't too much. I wasn't too sure where I was going with it, but, you know, just kind of figuring things out, I guess. And it was really nice. I was happy there. I was really happy. But I shared the house I was living in with my girlfriend at the time. Not that she spent too much time around the house herself. I don't know. She had kind of an important job working sales for a company at the next town over, and she'd work from home quite a bit, which usually meant staying around with her friends, working from their homes. Either that or she was traveling around the country. I didn't see too much of her, which was really awful for a while. I mean, I'd known her since high school, and we started dating around the last years there. And it was basically just, like, long distance a lot of the time. I don't know if you've done anything like that before, but it's really hard. Lots of long phone calls at night. Wishing to be able to be a bigger part of each other's lives, but it's just not possible when you're living like that. She always seemed super happy on her end, though. I mean, which was good. She said she missed me a lot. Kind of, not quite clingy, but almost, I guess. But I need to be closer with the people I love, so I guess I complained to her about it too much or something. But after a while, she started to hate coming home, I think. She didn't really like it there, always complaining about how she was tired of carrying the relationship or whatever. I tried asking her about her days, her job, where she'd been, how was it, but she never wanted to talk. And if I pushed too hard, she'd get all... Anyway, I mean, it just wasn't the best. I mean, it kind of took up most of my time and most of my headspace, most of my thoughts. It was all... The last few nights I spent there was just before a trip she had to do, flying to another country. And she was so hostile the whole time that I was kind of afraid to speak up about anything. And weirdly enough, it was storming outside the whole time. It was weird, like, the most rain we'd gotten in years, it really agitated her somehow. Maybe it was more about the stress from the meetings she'd be going to, but, you know, she never really liked the rain anyway. It kind of brought out the worst in her. It really wasn't fun seeing her like that. Kind of an understatement, I guess. Eventually, the few days were up, and she left. She didn't go without leaving the place a mess, though. I mean, the furniture was all out of order. She'd kind of busted up some of the dishes, the fragile stuff, picture frames, the lamps, just some of the stuff we had around. Broke my electric piano and my guitar. So when she was gone the next day, it kept storming. And when it got dark, I kind of freaked out. I got really restless, but I couldn't find the energy to clean anything up, and it felt like the house was kind of exactly how my head felt on the inside. It was an absolute mess, and it was horrible, and I needed to leave. I needed to get out of there. So I packed up whatever I thought I should take, and I just left. I lived out of my car for a few days, and eventually I ended up here. And I thought maybe, a bit of a change of pace. I don't know, it sounds more dramatic when I say it out loud. I guess it was a long time coming. I lived there too long anyway, but that was the main reason I left, right? Like, I needed to leave for a while, but she was the last straw. That's a weird way to put it. There's a lot more nuance to it, I guess, but that's the gist of it. Sorry, did I ramble? I guess I'm not really used to kind of talking about myself for that long. I got carried away a little bit. I'm sorry. Hey, have you felt anything? I felt a raindrop a second ago, and I wasn't sure if you. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? What do you mean you're sorry? It wasn't your fault. It was just a bad situation that I was in. So. No, I'm okay. I promise. I'm okay now. I'm actually. The city's scary here, but I'm feeling way better here than I was back there. I think I made the right decision. Now, I just kind of feel like a fish out of water, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So I'm just thinking, what made me the happiest when I was there was playing music for people. And that's what gets me most excited about the future, so that's what I want to do. Last night I actually stayed up late, and I emailed a lot of the little bars and the bookstores and all those kinds of things. Just the ones that I could find close to the apartments, asking about bookings and if I could play shows anywhere. I mean, my heart was in my throat the whole time, but it was really exciting, Sorry, I've really been talking a lot. Normally, I can't really talk for more than a minute without freezing up, so. You can't just let me get away with that, though. Come on. What about you? Now you know my story. I want to know about yours. No. No. I'm sure there's plenty to tell. Even if there isn't, I'll still listen. I mean, I've had your ears for a second, so tell me. How did you end up in the city? Yeah, I guess it's gonna start coming down any second, isn't it? The forecast didn't say anything about rain. I didn't bring an umbrella. Let's, do you know of anywhere around here that's open and dry? Oh, you don't. Right, Latte Leaf, that's the only... Okay, what about... Do you see across the street there? It's, what does that say? Steep and Whistle? Hey, it looks like they're open. Come on. Hello? Is anyone, Hey, I don't know if there's anyone here. But hey, at least we're dry now. Are you okay? You didn't get too wet out there or anything, right? Your hair's a little frizzy. Do you mind if I... Oh, your hair's really soft, too. I mean, it's, I... Man, they have quite the selection here, huh? Look. Royal Jasmine. Toasted vanilla rooibos. Oh, it's... Look, a white lavender and chamomile. With rose. Oh, that's interesting. You know, this might actually be exactly what I was looking for earlier. Yeah, this is like what I had in mind. It's a quiet little tea shop that I could restock at. This is so nice. I don't know if I ever would have found it without you. Thanks for that. Oh, it's coming down real heavy out there now, huh? I think I might hear some thunder even. Oh, no, hey, don't look so worried. I feel really relaxed right now. It's a little strange, feeling like this here and now, but it's nice. Thank you. No, I mean, just for being with me here. For tonight. I mean... let's keep looking, yeah? I think I'm actually gonna buy something here. That is, if someone comes out from the back of the store at least, but for now I'm just enjoying the vibes in here. Hello. It's Tanuki. Thank you for listening to the full audio. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, or a comment, or subscribe, or just pat yourself on the back for making it this far, because it has been a bit of a long one. I think I want to refocus a little bit and try to start doing shorter audios, maybe less than 1,000 words per script. For now, I am going to call it here so that I can get some sleep and edit the rest of this tomorrow and have it posted and ready for you guys to listen to by the time I schedule it. So, I bid you adieu. I have been Tanuki, and you have been incredibly, wonderfully amazing, each and every one of you. I mean that. I hope you all have the sweetest dreams, dreams that are as sweet as you are, because you deserve them, and I do truly mean that. You guys are all wonderful, and anybody who tells you otherwise is lying to you. Don't listen to them. Good night. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to have you back soon. I really do. But for now, sweetest dreams. Good night, and